About 1,000,000 years ago, I spent time on a mission with this all-state wrestler from Cache Valley, Utah. I put up with his singing, and he put up with a lot. We recently caught up and talked about what's happened over the last 3 decades. Turns out the miracles that Craig LaMont saw on his mission were nothing compared to what he and his wife DIANE would witness later on.
It was one of those perfect days.
We were doing our normal morning routine.
Happy little kids all sitting on the porch, waving goodbye.
As Craig hopped in the car one morning to drive to work, somehow 16-month-old Creanne slipped behind her 3 older siblings and behind Craig's car.
When I actually rolled over her, I went into panic. I didn't know if I was still on her.
Craig carefully picked up his daughter and ran inside to DIANE, a registered nurse.
I'm thinking, there's no way he's just joking, and then I realized, yes, he really did run over because I saw the tire marks on her chest.
I came right across the neck, and everything but one foot and her head was squished.
Creanne was rushed to a doctor and the emergency room. They rushed her in for x-rays.
She didn't have any broken bones, any head trauma. She just had a small hole in her lung.
For the most part, this was incredible news, but the hole in her lung was cause for concern. After observing her overnight, they took more x-rays the next morning. When those films came back, the hole was gone.
When the exact same tests are done a few hours later, and everything is just completely clear, that's when kind of the overwhelming sense of we've just experienced a miracle.
It couldn't have been anything else.
And that was just the beginning of the miracles. A short time later, a toddler pushed Creanne off the top of this playhouse. She landed on her head. No damage. In the summer, Creanne was pulled from the bottom of a swimming pool by her mom. Again, no damage. And on a hike with the family, she was bitten by a baby rattlesnake. Against the odds, it was a dry bite, no venom. And through it all, there's the little girl who grew up, remembering next to nothing of all those events.
I get very interested in trying to learn every detail about what happened.
I think that Creanne has something special that she's supposed to do. I think we all do.
I'm just excited to see what she does with herself because she has a lot of potential.
She doesn't treat me like a sister, she treats me like a friend most of the time.
I can't imagine life without Creanne. She is full of life and happiness.
It makes me happy that they would say that.
In a season where we celebrate miracles, my guess is that if we look around our own homes and neighborhoods, we'll begin to notice a few miracles of our own. May we all appreciate the big ones and the subtle ones alike. Tim Johnson, KSL 5 News.